On today's episode of Path Monk Presents, I've got a very special guest with me joining today. Please welcome Rahul, who's the Senior Search Engine Optimization Specialist at YouTech. So for all of you who don't know, YouTech is pretty much your go-to for client retention rate. They have been named, one of the top Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies 60 years in a row, and they got 3 offices across the US, and they have been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneurial, ABC, and much more. Rahul, thank you so much for joining us today. It's an honor to have you on our show.
I'm so excited, Maria. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So for all of our listeners out there, tell us, what does YouTech do?
YouTech is a digital marketing agency that offers, tailor-made solution to help businesses grow and achieve their goals. We use data and creative strategies to deliver the result that that makes client happy. We offer web design, SEO, PPC, social media, PR according to the client needs. We also offer traditional media services such as TV ads, radio ads, billboards, banners. And we have 3 locations across the United States. That includes Illinois, Texas, and Arizona. So YouTech was founded in 2012 with only $600 of investment. So in these 10 years, that investment grew into a $50 million company. So it's kind of like a very fascinating journey for YouTech.
Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, you guys are, very spread out across America. You have 3 offices and you've done a lot. So that's really great. Now, in terms of your clients, who are your clients? Are there specific industries that YouTech caters to more than others, or does YouTech cater to all types of industries?
Great question. Actually, we work with both types of clients, B2B and B2C. So At YouTech, we have privilege of working with a wide range of companies and industries that includes home services, education, law firms, e-commerce, healthcare, and etc. So we help our clients to solve the problems of ineffective and outdated marketing strategies that do not generate leads and traffic. So at YouTech, we understand that each business type is unique and they have their own needs and needs. So we offer our custom services that meet specific client needs. One of the industries in which we excel in serving is home services, such as like plumbing and HVAC contractors. So those are like small to medium-sized type of businesses, which often struggle with, establishing online presence and generating leads. So for them, we offer like our local SEO packages and PPC services that increase their brand awareness as well as improve their organic performance. Another industry I would say that we serve well is e-commerce. So these online retailers face the challenges of increasing website traffic, optimizing conversion, and improving customer retentions. So for them, we offer our social media marketing services that helps them to increase their branding and brand reputation. We offer them SEO services as well that helps them to improve their keywords, number of keywords, keywords position, and traffic in organic acquisition channel. And custom paid campaigns that helps them to get consistent lead flow that help them to get the higher conversion rate. So offering these services, we help these e-commerce companies to overcome these challenges and get the sustainable growth. But I wouldn't say that which industry we serve best compared to others, because the real answer doesn't exist. It all depends on what type of industry you are dealing with and what kind of audience that your client has. But I must say one thing, that we serve all the industries same and we do not discriminate, of course, because we don't want to scare any industry or the others. So we're not picky, we're just passionate. That's what I would say.
I loved how you ended it. We're not picky, we're passionate. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So now we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about the website. So what would you say are the major strengths of the YouTech website, and where are there opportunities for room for improvement on the website?
Actually, your answer was cut off. Can you repeat the question again?
Oh yeah, of course. So what would you say are the major strengths of the YouTech website, and where would you say are there room for opportunities for improvement on the website?
Yeah, totally. So I think the top acquisition channel for the YouTech are SEO and referrals, and social media would be the third one. Uh, we usually see oftentimes that marketing agencies do not invest their time in their own marketing efforts, but that's not the case with the UTech. We do have really good online presence. We are getting solid inbound links from high authority domains that have really good DR and URL rating that put us in the front line in this competitive industry. We have also separate resource section on our website where we publish, informative blogs and the content that outrank our competitors and also educate our readers at the same time. And the referrals is one of our the strongest acquisition channel, and that credit goes to our current and old happy clients. So due to the type of service, quality service we offer and the work we provide and the result, our referral channels that turns into the strongest candidate for acquisition. Our satisfied and happy clients recommend UTech to other businesses and their friends, and those people become our visitor and eventually become potential customer. And to talk about improvement, area of improvement, I would say that currently we are working on optimizing site speed performance. So, due to the recent changes in Google's page speed manual, where they introduced a couple of new metrics, which are like INP, interaction to the next page, and TTFB, time to first byte. So it becomes crucial for us to keep up with the trend and offer a smooth yet speedy website experience to our users. And on top of that, we are consistently evaluating and refining our content strategy. So even though while our website effectively communicates our services and showcase our portfolio, we strive to consistently deliver fresh and valuable content that addresses the evolving needs and interest of our target audience, especially the change that Google has brought in their quality content guideline and the concept of EAT that pushes us to do better every day, and that becomes part of our daily operation now to offer valuable and informative content.
Wow, yeah. Thank you so much for giving me, a high level overview, but then also go down to the exact details as well. That was great. And especially, for where there's room for improvements on the website. Absolutely. Right. But, in terms of what UTech already has, you guys are definitely a very strong key player within your industry. And it shows, from the case studies as well, and from all the work you guys have done as well throughout the last few years. So, all right. Now we're going to switch gears here and we're going to talk about you as a leader. So, what does an average day look like for you?
How SEO industry is. It's always been fast paced, and you have to keep up with the trend, and you have to learn new things every day because marketing is rapidly changing. So being as an SEO specialist, I start my day by reading the emails, of course, because what any queries come through the client or from the other team, what question they have. So that will be my first priority, to help them out so they can start their work, or if they are waiting on me, I don't want them to wait on me. So they can start, the other teams who relies on me, they should start their work. So that's my first thing first. Then also after that, I usually talk with my specialists in the team whom I look after. So helping them out on their day-to-day queries, if they have any question in their clients, or if they need any help in creating strategies, if they're stuck in getting less leads or getting more leads for their client set. So helping them out, that'd be my second thing. And after that, I start my day seeing my task list on my teamwork, see that what kind of task I have to do today. And after reading those tasks, I prioritize them, that which clients are in a hard position, what they need, which client needs right away attention. So prioritize my task list, and then I start my day. So yeah, it's kind of like a busy day schedule every day.
Yeah, definitely. And especially with, where you're explaining prioritizing different clients and, figuring out, okay, what do they need, getting that done, and then jumping into your other tasks. Yeah. So definitely having to be agile. Absolutely.
Right. Because like being as an like specialist, SEO specialist, when you look after like 10 to 12 clients for yourself, and then you have your own team with the 2 or 3 specialists where they are working on their clients at 10 to 13 clients each for them. So eventually you are looking after like 40, 45 clients at a time. So it's kind of like a busy schedule, but still like it's fun to go through all the clients. That helps you to understand that what's happening in the industries, how you can leverage, different acquisition channel, and replicate some strategies from one client to another, and then you analyze the results day over day, week or a week. So eventually it helps your company in the end to offer like quality services and results that makes client happy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, at the end of the day, it's important to be able to give the client what they, help them to reach their goals. And YouTech definitely does that.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're coming to the end of our interview, and I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Awesome. What is the last book that you read?
Okay, so the last book I read was it wasn't on marketing though. It was one of the spiritual thing that I was reading on, and it's called Bhagavad Gita. It's like a Hindu religious thing that give you a life lesson that how you should live, and what is a karma, and how it works, and how you can incorporate those life lessons in your daily routine. So that's the last book I read. But before that, I was reading articles on Search Engine Journal and Search Engine Roundtable about recent Google's content updates. So I'm not more like a book reader, but I usually prefer to read online, digital blogs and articles.
Yeah, understandable. But, both of the book that you've mentioned, it sounds really great, especially, with, helping just marketers grow in general. And then as well as for the SEO aspect of it, it helps the more you read, the more knowledge you have. Am I right?
I agree. Totally.
There you go. So if there were no boundaries in technology, you had no boundaries at all, what would be the one thing you would want to have fixed in your role today?
I would advise myself to just to not stop learning and to not stop testing, because as I said, that marketing is like a rapidly changing industry, and something comes new every day, and you need to just do the A/B testing on your client and on your strategies. And because doing those tests, you would come up with some sort of result that you can actually use and then replicate it in another clients and client strategies or client marketing tactics. So I have experienced this, and I would like to give the same piece of advice to the readers and to other viewers as well. And the one thing I would tell myself for sure is never afraid of a failure, because that's a part of your journey. Because you wouldn't have only positive graph in your life, right? You learn from your mistakes. So you just prepare yourself and come up with a better strategy from your failure.
Yeah, like you said it perfectly. So now we're at the end of our interview, and I want to thank you so much for joining us on the podcast. But I also want to give you the last word. Mm-hmm. If someone were to forget about everything we've talked about in your interview today, what is the one thing you want them to remember about YouTech overall?
During this interview, I would say that it was an honor for me to appear on this interview, and it's really amazing that Patmok is doing this podcast and give us an opportunity, me and also YouTech as a company, to appear and discuss about the things that we are doing at the company, and letting the viewers know that why marketing is a rapidly changing industries and how you can incorporate different acquisition channel and marketing tactics So it's a really good platform for a company and for a person, myself as well, to come here and explore and talk and discuss with you guys. So yeah, it was like a really good overall experience. I wouldn't pick any one moment because throughout the interview, I just enjoyed it, and it was really amazing.
Well, thank you so much for your kind words and for, taking time to join us and to learn more about your growth story and as well as, YouTech. So thanks.
It was my pleasure. Thank you again.
Yes. And for all our listeners out there, check us out next week on PathMonk Presents.